PCN lab 17 ECL 68. So in continuation with the previous classes, today we'll move ahead with your experiment number 3, wherein we will like to the aim of the experiment would go something like this. Here we are trying to implement Ethernet line using N 6 to 10 nodes, then compare the throughput by changing the error rate and data rate. So that means the meaning of this experiment is we will try to implement a LAN using Ethernet connections, the same connections how we have done in your experiment number 2. Only small change here is what now? We will be using 6 to 10 nodes, that is at least it should be 6 nodes, that is minimum must be 6 nodes and maximum must be your 10 nodes. Okay, so the Ethernet LAN means it is nothing but it's a wired connection which is 802.3. The next very important thing we are going to do here is we will be comparing the throughput by changing the error rate and data rate. So we will go to the experiment directly. So to jump into the experiment, the process remains the same, that is you need to go to your VMware and then you need to start your NC2NS with the help of the dispatcher, coordinator and NC2NS client. So go through all the procedure. After going all that procedure, you will be coming to this screen. So in order to arrive to this screen, if you have any doubts, you can go through video number 1. That is experiment number 1. So I will start with the drawing of the topology. So I would require 6 hosts. So I will take 6 hosts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these are my 6 hosts. I'll just align them properly. Yeah. Next, I will be taking a hub to connect these 6 hosts. So I have taken a hub. So this is my first hub. This is my second hub. Then finally we will connect all these things with the help of a switch. So this is my switch. So as you can observe here, friends, if you can see, they have told 6 to 10 nodes. So as you can observe, we have totally 9 nodes. So minimum is 6 and maximum we have taken is 9. So that means we have not crossed 10 nodes. Okay. So I'll make a point-to-point connection. So I'll use this point-to-point connection to connect all these devices together. So I connected all the devices together. In turn, these hubs I will connect with the switch. So I have 2 hubs which I will be connecting to switches. Okay, so these connections are done. Just to make it more visible, I will drag this bit. So these are this is my draw topology. So the draw is done. Next very important thing we need to go is to edit. So we'll go to edit and add the properties. So a file name has to be given. You can say experiment 3. And remember, as usual, it should be a .tpl file. And you can observe here your IP addresses. You can see here 1.0.1, 2, 3, and these are 4, 5 and 6. So one more very important thing here is we need to consider some senders and receiver. So I will consider this part, that is 1, 2, 3 as sender, and I will consider this 4, 5, 6 as receiver. Okay, so we'll take like that. So I'll go back to draw and I will add the labels. So I'll add the label. So I'll say this is my sender and this portion is my receiver. So you can see I have taken sender and receiver. So this whole thing would be a sender, this whole thing would be receiver. Now I'll go back to edit and we'll edit this host. So I'll say add. I need to add a command. So before adding the command, I would like to tell you that we will be using we will be using UDP connection. You will be using the UDP connections in order to connect all the nodes together. So therefore, I will be using the UDP command, which you already know and which you already used in your experiment number 1, which is stg -u 102400 and followed by the IP address, which is 1.0.1.4. That is 4 is my first receiver. Okay, so this is my command. So you can observe here, friends, STG is nothing but sender, TG-U is nothing but it is representing UDP, 1024 is nothing but the size of the packet, and this 100 is nothing but the port, and finally you are writing the IP address of the receiver. So this is done. Next we'll go to node editor. The same procedure, we need to go to MAC, say select this log and the throughput of the outgoing packets. So this is only required. So we are doing this. Next FIFO, just cross verify that whether it is 50 packets or no. So once this is done, say OK. So OK is done, and so first sender has been set up. Similarly, we will set up the second sender. So yeah, I have changed the stop time. Stop time is nothing but the simulation time. Only small change here I will be doing is I will be changing it to next receiver, which is 0.5. So say press OK. Then go to node editor, MAC. So as I said, we will be checking only the throughput. So therefore throughput of the outgoing packets, say OK. Just check with your FIFO, is it 50 packets? Yes, and say OK. So the second sender has been set up. Now we'll go to the third sender. Say again add, change the simulation time to 20 seconds. Small change here is again what now? Your receiver, which I changed it to .6. Say OK. Go to node editor, MAC. Check what we require the throughput now. We require the throughput of the outgoing packets. Select it, press OK. Say FIFO. OK. Yeah. So this is done. So we have set up all the three senders. Similarly, we'll try to set up the receiver. So I'll click on the receiver. I'll add a command, the same command which you have used in your experiment number 1. So it is nothing but it is RTG space -U -W followed by log 1. So this is my receiver command. So here R denotes receiver, TG-U denotes it is a UDP connection, -W is nothing but to write the files, and the file names are in the form of the log files. That's why we have written log 1. So I'll press OK, go to node editor, we'll go to MAC. So here again we require only throughput. So throughput of the incoming packets, say OK. Just check with FIFO, is it 50 packets? Yes. Then press OK. So this is done. Similarly, I will be doing for another receiver. So just change the simulation time to 20. OK. Go to node editor again, MAC. Select the throughput of the incoming packets. Say OK. I guess so FIFO, yeah, we'll check for the safer side. It is 50 and OK. So this is done for the second receiver. We'll go for the third receiver. It is again the same thing. Say 20. Node editor, MAC. Again we require your incoming packets throughput. Say OK. Then FIFO for the safer side. I'll check whether it's 50 packets. Yeah, it is. Say OK. So this is done, friends. So the remaining part of addition is nothing but this hubs and the switches. No need to edit these hubs because they are in the physical layer. So we'll directly edit in the switches. So thereby the addition would be taken place even in the hub as well. So we'll go to node editor, inside switch. Then we'll be going to PHY, which is nothing but physical. Here I'll be changing the bandwidth. I'll make it 5 Mbps. And as they are told in the AIM, I'll change the error rate, that is bit error rate, to 0.1 and say OK. So similarly, so this was for the left hand side, which is nothing but the sender side. Similarly, we'll do it for the right hand side, which is the receiver. Say 5 Mbps and bit rate is 0.1 and say OK. So this is done. So I'll press OK. So we are done with your editing of the switch as well. So this whole editing is over. The next step is nothing but your run command. So I'll go to run. So it is saying, do you want to save? Say yes. Okay. Then go to simulation. Say run. So we can observe here at the end it is running. So you can observe here it is running. So it will run for 20 seconds. Yeah, it is done. So you can see friends, the 20 seconds are done. Yeah, so the run has been done, simulation has been done. Okay, so the last step here is nothing but your playback step, the P step. It has been activated already. You can see here it has been activated. So I'll press this play button. So once I press this play button, I'll just pause it to check whether the data transfer is happening. You can just observe due to data transfer, the lights are blinking. So if I play it again, you can see here the lights are blinking, which denotes that there is a data transfer which is happening. So this is done, friends. So we are done with the playback method. We'll try to check what are the different characters we have got by going into G tools, and we'll try to plot the graph. Say file, open. So experiment 3 is what we have done. So go into experiment 3 results. This is your output N1 P1 output throughput. So this is the output throughput which you have got. Similarly, we'll check another graph. Say file, again open. So we will try to check the input throughput of any one of the nodes. So you can compare both the graphs. Okay, so here you can see the throughput is varying. The throughput is varying. You can observe the time values here. In the output graph, you can see it is 576, whereas with the input it's 1143. So you can see some due to some, there might be some collisions or some deletions, so therefore the throughput has slightly decreased. Okay, so in the similar fashion you can check it for various throughputs of various nodes. Say graph 2, you can again say open, and you can check it for even N2, N3, and so on. Okay, so you can see here the throughput is different. Similarly, you can compare for the various graphs. Okay friends, so thank you for watching. We'll meet again in the next experiment.